What's going on there, Dice Rollers? Paul here, and I'll be your DM for a little while. And a few weeks back, I did a video on whether or not you should use pre-gen characters or roll-up characters with brand new players. And I'm still falling in the camp of rolling up your own characters. I enjoy that process, and I think that teaches the hobby versus just sharing an adventure with them. Now, I'm going to show you a quick tool that I came up with because I'm teaching this weekend a bunch of new people how to play, and part of that is showing them how to roll up a character, because if I teach them how to roll up a character, they can take that as a skill and take that forward with them and be able to roll up their own characters whenever they want to. But before we get into that, if you're brand new here to the channel, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you being a part. If you would like videos like this in your inbox on a regular basis, go ahead and click that subscribe button down there, and that's exactly what will happen. All right, so what did I do then to make life easier for DMs like yourself possibly that is trying to teach new people to play? So what I have done, like I said, for this weekend, I'm teaching a group to be able to roll up their characters. And by the way, if you want to see that video on rolling up a character versus handing out pre-gens, I got a video right up here. You can check that out there. So what I did was I went ahead, somebody on Reddit, I had asked the questions. I was looking for cheat sheets. I'm going to do a whole thing on cheat sheets, but I was looking for cheat sheets on, giving out giving out sheets to players to say, well, how are you going to choose, what you're going to do versus passing a book around. A book can be clunky. You're going to pass this. Maybe you only have one book. You only got one player's book. So, player's handbook. So you're going to, okay, you're done. Now you can use it and you can do it. And so I said, well, no, we're going to do something different here. So what I did was, the question was looking for a cheat sheet. The answer was, hey, have you thought about flashcards? And I said, flashcards? Well, that's a good idea. Why don't I make my own flashcards? Dope, that's what I did. I went ahead and made my own flashcards. And I've divided it into two things. The main thing that I try to do is get players into things quickly and getting them into their character as quickly as possible, versus taking a lot of time to go through a book. And if that's all you have, that's all you have. But for me, I said, well, how can I do this quicker? How can I make it interesting? How can I make it even fun? And so I went ahead and came up with these flashcards. So these are all the classes here. I have here the Barbarian. You can see here, I've just put all the facts on there, just what they absolutely positively need to fill out their character sheet. So they can be looking through these cards, and I made several sets of them so I can hand them out, and they can share them and say, oh, I want to do this, I want to do this. Because a lot of times, you want to pick a character or pick a class kind of based on your visuals, right? You see a lot of numbers, you see a lot of things, but this gives you just the exact information you need to be able to fill out your character sheet. So yeah, you got the Bard there. You have the the Cleric. You have the Druid here. And these are, like I said, were just simple to make. I made them out on Canva. You have the Fighter. Once again, just putting just the basic information. I'm not cluttering it up with a lot of other things. I just want them to be able to fill out their sheet with the basic stuff so that we can jump into the adventure more quickly. We have the Paladin. We have the Ranger. We have the Rogue, Sorcerer, the Warlock, and the Wizard. And so, yes, I know there's more classes, but I don't want to give them a lot to choose from. I want to give them, this is enough. But, if you get into subclasses and a lot of other things, I don't want to get into all those kind of things, or third party. For basics, I think this is good enough. And then I did not all the races. I may not give them all of these, but I'm going to give them some very general ones, like the Turtle. They can be the Turtle, why not? They can be human. Most people pick humans anyway, the stats tell me. You can be the Dwarf. Once again, just the stats, just the basic stuff, because once they choose, then they can look into the book and find something a little bit deeper if they want to. If they want to go dive a little bit deeper, find a little more information, of course, I will help fill in those gaps. Of course, you have the Elf, you have Dragonborn, and I'm not going to go through all these because there's a lot of them. You already know what they are. Okay, so there's, even got the Aarakocra. So yeah, these are the flashcards that I'm going to use. Like I said, I find it to be an easy way for them to be able to engage with their character. And yeah, so when I do it tomorrow, hopefully I'll report and I'll tell you how these flashcards actually went. And be sure to click that thumbs up button. That tells me you like the video and you want more of them. But tell me more. What do you think about these flashcards? Do you think they might work for you? Love your comments. Leave them down below. That's it for today, guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Talk to you later.